It was one of the most high-profile police shootings in the country, putting a national spotlight on the city of Cleveland and casting a shadow over its police department. Now the officer who pulled the trigger and killed 12-year-old Tamir Rice once again has a badge. We just found out that after being fired here in Cleveland, Officer Timothy Lohman has a new job as a part-time police officer.
News 5 CNN affiliate WTOV just spoke with the Bellaire police chief about the controversial hire. News 5 anchor Frank Wiley live tonight to break down his reasoning and has some reaction from Tamir's mother.
Yeah, this is where it all began and ended. The police chief down there saying that Lohman deserves a second chance because he was never charged in that deadly shooting. And tonight, Tamir Rice's attorney expressing her deepest concerns. His client says there's no confusion.
It sends a dangerous message to citizens that killing a child doesn't matter.
Subodh Chandra, the attorney representing Tamir Rice. Former Cleveland police officer Timothy Lohman shot and killed her son, Tamir.
Lohman has been a disaster, and in Cleveland, an unmitigated disaster.
But Bellaire, a southern Ohio town, just hired Lohman for its police department in a part-time role.
He told me everything that took place in that incident. I made the phone calls. I talked to the appropriate people. I'll stand behind this officer, like I will any of my officers.
It was disturbing to Ms. Rice to hear that Lohman is yet again going to be a police officer.
November 14th, 2014. The grainy video from Cadell Rec Center shows the final moments of Tamir's 12-year-old life.
It's probably fake, but you know what? Scaring the guy.
Someone said Tamir was pointing a gun. It was a toy. The caller did say it looked fake. That message wasn't relayed. Seconds after arriving, Officer Lohman pulled the trigger.
Officer Lohman has absolutely no business being on any police force anywhere.
And Lohman was fired last year after it was discovered he lied on his application. He's appealing that decision. Live in Cleveland, Frank Wiley, News 5.
And tonight we are digging deeper into those red flags on Lohman's record that got him fired but didn't stop him from being hired here in Cleveland. As we reported back in December of 2014, shortly after that shooting, Cleveland police admitted they hadn't read Lohman's personnel file from the Independence Police Department before hiring him. If they had, they would have learned he was about to be fired for his lack of maturity and for having an emotional meltdown during firearms training. In November of 2012, the deputy chief said in a letter that Lohman was distracted and weepy during the training, couldn't follow simple instructions or communicate clearly, and that his handgun performance was, quote, abysmal. Before they could fire him, Lohman resigned in December of 2012.